Hey guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit more personal. I know I haven't done that quite yet. I mean, I've shared my journey, I've shared how far I've come, what I do, some nice meals that I like to cook at home. But today I'm gonna try to open up a little bit more, talk about, some personal things that I battled before I started my keto diet. So first of all, I just want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching these videos every week. And if you like them, please give this one a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so that you'll be the first to know when my new videos come up every week. So today I am going to talk about binge eating. I don't know if everybody knows what that is, but I'm going to tell you. So simply put, binge eating is eating a lot of food in one sitting and feeling like your eating habits are out of control. I didn't suffer from this every single day, but I definitely had it, a part of my daily life that I struggled with, if that makes any sense. So I didn't necessarily binge eat every single day, but I absolutely knew that it was a problem that I had and that I had a hard time getting under control. So I come from a very large family. My mom's side is very big, my dad's side is very big. I have a lot of cousins, and what was common for us was we would always get together for dinner, we'd get together for meals. On Sundays we'd have breakfast together. Our grandma would call us and say, what do you want to eat for dinner this day? And then my parents would take us over there and we would eat, my sister and I. And so I got into the habit of, eating all the time, with my family, and it was very much a social thing. I feel like eating meals and getting together with people is very social. So I even knew growing up that I had somewhat of a problem with my self-control with food when I would go back and get seconds when I was eating. And it's not like I would go back and get, a little taste of this, a little taste of that. I would go and I would literally serve myself a whole second helping, as big as the first helping that I had, and I would eat it all. I would not leave any room in my body at all for anything else. I would overstuff myself, and yes, it was because the food tasted good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but also I think that looking back on it, that's kind of where I felt my comfort. I was very self-conscious growing up. I was always, a bigger girl. I mean, there's really no hiding that. It's just how I was, it's who I was, and that's okay. I mean, everybody's different, but I would kind of, how do I put it, make myself feel better. I would comfort myself by eating. And so that's where I think eating big helpings of food came from. And going from that to my adult life, I specifically remember this one day. I was on my way home from work and I was hungry. I could have used a snack. I mean, who isn't hungry after work? But I was driving and I was driving past a Panera Bread like I did every single day. And instead of stopping to get, a little snack or, a side salad or a cookie even, or something small, like literally a snack, I was going through the drive-thru and I was like, oh, soup sounds really good. I'm pretty sure it was winter. I was like, oh, soup sounds good. Oh, but mac and cheese sounds good. And, oh, but I really, really like my soup in a bread bowl when I get it here. So I am not lying to you. I vividly remember saying to myself, I'm just gonna get both. It's okay. Like, I deserve it. I had a rough week. I had a bad day or whatever. It's been so long since I've even had anything like this, So I ordered myself a bowl of soup in a bread bowl and a mac and cheese. And I didn't get a side mac and cheese. I, honest to God, got the whole entire adult helping, like the dinner portion of the mac and cheese. And I was not hungry enough for that. I truly wasn't. And I know that, and I knew it when I ordered it, and that's just how it was. I totally did not have to get that, but I did it. I talked myself into it, even though I knew it was bad. So this is honestly something that I know that I've been going through from a very young age, and it absolutely contributed to me gaining weight, to me getting to my heaviest, and that's something that I still do kind of deal with or battle in a way whenever I'm tempted by food, because it's still hard for me to, give myself a limit, like, hey, you're full, or, you aren't hungry anymore, just stop. So it's not something that has even gone away since I've started keto, but keto has definitely helped. Also, another thing, to go back to what I was saying earlier about when I was younger, I remember being in 6th grade, so I was about 11 years old, and I remember talking with one of my friends about how I wanted to lose weight. And what 11-year-old thinks that they need to lose weight? I mean, that's just, to me, like, as an adult, being 25, I am so sad that when I was 11, I wanted to lose weight and knew that I felt different and knew that I was different and that I stood out. I wish that I would have loved myself a little bit more and who I was, because everybody around me showed me nothing but love. I mean, my family's amazing, my sister's amazing, everybody in my life, did everything right, but I just still constantly compared myself to others. And I know that I shouldn't have, but I did. And that's what also contributed back to me finding comfort in food. So I would always make excuses for myself whenever I ate large amounts. I would, go for double the amount of an appetizer at the table, going out to eat, and then eat my whole entire meal. I would go for seconds at home, just when we're having spaghetti or, something super simple. And I always justified it, or tried to, in my head. Like, oh, you ate a salad yesterday. You can have 2 helpings of this. Or, you haven't had chocolate cake in about 2 weeks. Go ahead and have a slice, and you might as well have a big one and not a super tiny one. I always tried to justify it to make myself feel better in the present moment. And then, honestly, most of the time I would feel immediate regret. I truly wish that I didn't even do it. I wish I didn't eat the large amount of food, but I still chose to do it. Keto has really allowed me to gain control of my eating. I am so much better about my portion sizes and, what can I have, what can't I have. And for me personally, knowing that on this diet I can't have sugar, something as simple as that, it makes it so much easier for me to be like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna have any chocolate cake, I'm not even gonna have a bite of it, because once I have a taste for something, again, this is just me personally, everybody is different, but when it comes to sweets, my self-control honestly goes out the window, and like I said, I just lose control. And it's not like I can just have a taste of something and feel satisfied. I need to have a whole entire helping to myself. And that's very embarrassing. Like, even, doing this diet and doing it for so long, I still have temptations, and I truly don't think that makes me weak. I think that it makes me very strong, that I can admit that, and that knowingly I can be honest about it, because I don't want anybody at all to feel like they're bad or less perfect or anything like that than anybody else, because I certainly am not. I don't do the keto diet absolutely perfectly. I don't eat organic this and grass-fed this. I do the keto diet to best suit my lifestyle, and that's what I want everybody else to do. I am just so grateful that it's helped me be able to control my eating and to kind of bring me back where I want to be mentally. And it's just an overall really great feeling. Another really big thing that I think is important with me and how I handled my binge eating is being knowledgeable about it. I started opening up to my friends about it, and it is just, it's amazing to feel the just the support and the love. And I know probably for a lot of people this doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but for me it literally had from a, like I said, really young and really early on in my life, contributed to me, you know, being heavier my whole entire life, and just knowing mentally that I was a heavy girl. I carried that on my shoulders all the time, and it really, really hit me hard. So just being able to open up to your friends around you, open up to your family, to, you know, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, like anybody in your life, it is so important to be able to, you know, just confide in those around you, because even if the people that you talk to have never experienced it personally, you know, if you're comfortable enough to talk to them about something that you're struggling with, they're going to support you. They're going to love you through it. They're going to help you through it. And if you ask for help, they will help you. And it's so amazing to, you know, feel that when you are trying to better yourself and you let those know around you, they will also help try to lift you up. And they won't let you feel bad when you slip up and make a mistake, because, oh my gosh, you know, we make mistakes, what? Yeah, all the time. I make mistakes every single day. But it makes us who we are. It makes us appreciate where we are. It makes us appreciate how far we've come. And it's okay to admit that, you know, you might have a little problem with binge eating or anything else. It doesn't make you any less of a person. So just don't think that. It took me so long to realize that, but I'm so happy that I did, because it has truly helped me love myself more. So my biggest thing is, don't hate yourself or get down on yourself just because you make a mistake, or just because you have, you know, one thing that you really don't like or have some flaws, because nobody's perfect. Everybody has ups, they have downs, and it truly shapes you as a person. I don't think that I would appreciate how much time I dedicate to keto and how much I dedicate to you guys with, you know, sharing my recipes, sharing my stories. I wouldn't appreciate doing that if I didn't struggle a little bit. I want everybody to know that it's okay. You know, if you go through these problems, it's all right. If you have some slip-ups, it's okay. I mean, I also have had lots of slip-ups during keto. Like I said, I'm not perfect, and I never will be. I just want you guys to know that it's okay. If you're battling something and you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, message me. Send me an email, send me a DM on Instagram. Like, you guys can talk to me too if you need to. I want everybody to feel like they have an outlet, they have somebody to confide in. And by me sharing my, you know, personal story and something that I honestly have struggled with my whole life, I hope that it makes it a little bit easier for you guys to be able to, you know, share it with the people that you love, or, you know, just be open about it and realize that it's not a bad thing to go through. So if you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. If I didn't answer anything that you were wondering about as I was talking, leave me a comment and I will reply back. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any other topics you want me to talk about, let me know. We'll see you guys next week.